good, guys? I know it's fucking crazy. 2 streams. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Finally, dude. The internet today is just as fucked up as my TPS sensor, I swear. Now, after I let the car sit for 10 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever the hell it was, a couple minutes, I mean, literally, it didn't have any issues again. I haven't had that sputtering crazy shit happen again, so we're gonna call it a fluke for now, hopefully. And if it happens again, I mean, you know, essentially pull over, limp your ass to the parking lot, turn your car for a couple minutes, clear the codes, and, you know, that's about all you can do. And luckily, I've already, you know, I have a fucking brand new upgraded TPS sensor from Equity on my person sitting in my parts box. So, like, that's a comfort, you know what I mean? Like, tomorrow, I'll probably, honestly, just fucking throw that bitch on there and calibrate it and get everything good to go, because, you know, I don't want that shit to ever happen again, basically. Like, dude, they need to fix this fucking road. Seriously, man. I hate my fucking neighborhood. You know, on another note, another fucking noise I keep hearing in the rear of the car, this fucking wing. I'm gonna have to take my wing off and find the right hardware for the flat piece where it connects to the top of the two, you know, sides or whatever. Because the shit I use, like, literally, it is just rattling like crazy. I don't understand. It's either that or it's my bumper or something. I doubt that, though, because it sounds like a really, like, almost like metal, you know what I mean? Not plastic, so. But you never know. It could be a lot of things. Could be my pillar bar, too. Maybe my pillar bar is a little loose or something, but. Or rubbing up against the chassis and kind of like making some kind of harmonic, because it definitely sounds like a harmonic. It's not loud enough to really, I'm not even sure if you guys can hear it. It sounds like something pressing up something against something, almost like to the point where it's almost squeaky. But it's definitely like a ting 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 ting. It's kind of wild stuff. On a side note, aside from the crazy fucking TPS shit and weird noises and stuff, past few days I've had this windshield banner on. It is, what up, Wing King? How you doing, man? Yeah, Wing King, you want to see some crazy shit, watch the stream that was, this is my second stream today, but it's based on the fact that my TPS freaked out, literally. Had me stranded in the middle of the road for a second. I was freaking out. It's pretty funny to watch. I went back and watched it. I was like, holy shit, look at me. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Aside from the issues today and, you know, weird little noises and the quirks of the car, the windshield banner, I love the way it looks, but it's kind of, it cuts your visibility. Like, you don't need to see up in the sky or anything, but like, I don't know, it's like almost like my field of vision now is like more claustrophobic. Like, you have to like bend down, you have to lean down a little bit just to see the stoplight and shit. It's driving good now. This thing has no quarrels. She's jumping back, people. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? But yeah, definitely a stressful stream earlier. Now it's kind of like a, what do we got? Yeah, I replaced the TPS ASAP. Yeah, I already got one, so I mean, it's just ironic that it only did it that one fucking time. Like, that's the weirdest thing about it. It's not a consistent TPS problem. It's literally like, that's the first time my TPS has ever been so bad that it makes the car like buck and fucking cut out and do all that crazy shit, you know what I mean? Like, I've heard of other people's, you know, people that have like K24s or what up, Gatto? Yeah. Yeah, Elias was in here for it. Him and Honda Vlogs were both in here. There were only 2 people watching, and we were literally having like a fucking troubleshoot in the car. But yeah, it's definitely the TPS, because it's same behavior as Misho Mods. If you guys ever want to check out his DC5 build he actually blew his up. Had a K24 bottom with Type S head and all the good shit, and yeah, he actually, I think he threw a rod, and the fucking rod went through the rod and the piston went through the block, and something wasn't right, so his build is no more. But it was a badass car. That thing's like, what I aspire to be with mine. Except I want mine to be reliable and not have a piston or rod go through the fucking block. That sounds like not fun. He did get a $500 TSX motor, so it could have something to do with that. You know, it wasn't a perfect motor. It was like a, you know, a pick and puller from a private seller, and it didn't look like a completely sound motor in my opinion. I mean, $500 is pretty cheap for a TSX swap. For the whole motor, not even just the block, but the whole goddamn motor. But yeah, guys, definitely just doing a little test run. Nothing too exciting here right now. Appreciate you guys getting on and checking it out again. Thought I'd throw a little stream together for the people that got off work now and shit like that, because I was streaming pretty earlier, you know, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All you 9 to 5ers, I got you in mind. But yeah, thought I'd give her a test run, make sure it's not doing it again before, you know, tomorrow. Man, I wish there was a way to just like have enlarge the comments. Ah, shit, I can't read it. Can't focus. If I missed your comment, make a mental note, put it in the comments afterwards. Yeah, going to get some Chick-fil-A, ease my worries. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in like 2 or 3 days. A record, guys. Man, I keep missing the comments and keep dissolving as soon as I see it. I see who sends it. It's either Gato or Wing King. And then I miss it. Oh, God. I need new tie rod ends. Or tighten them up or something. Or something. Damn it, missing my damn comments. Now's the time. Get it going. I got time. I can focus. My video will be up in 5 minutes. Nice. Good stuff. What do we got on the plate for today? What do we got? I'm glad I got my wallet on me, because almost crashed the R. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, that's crazy, because earlier, like after in that first stream, I almost got hit by a Volkswagen. I thought I was gonna get hit by it. I'm serious. On an icy hill climb. Oh no. It's because you're a fucking daredevil, man. Driving on that snow like a wild one. Not saying you don't drive good on it, but I don't know. I've had too many close calls with like hydroplaning and like weather and shit like that, and the rain, the snow, the bitter cold. I can't do it. I don't trust it. Especially on these tires. I looked at these tires today. They're fucking... These tires are so hard from the fucking winter that they're getting cracks in them. Like literally, like stress cracks. Like, no bueno. Dang, we got 5 people up in here. 6 people up in here. Who are these people? I appreciate all the people stopping out. I think that's the most people have got on my stream at once, usually. Edge is in here. What up, Edge? I try make my car hydroplane. You don't want to do that. I've hydroplaned, man. I've hydroplaned and I've hydrolocked. And honestly, hydroplane is no bueno. I'd rather fucking hydrolock another motor than get in another car accident involving hydroplane, because that's some scary shit. You might as well be on ice. Wait, oh, well, if you're like in a parking lot trying to make a hydroplane, that's like basically like front wheel drive drifting. I'm talking about unintentional hydroplane. Like go around a fucking 90-degree bend, 60 miles an hour after it's freshly rained or some shit. Like, I wasn't even going 60. I was probably going like 45 or 50 around it. And literally this car fucking just turned into a top. Spinning top mode. Like, I didn't have a radio in my car because I had just gotten the new clutch put in my car. This is like basically when I first got my car, like a month after I got my car. Fucking just got my new clutch put in, and I didn't have the radio code, and the radio wasn't working. The CD or the radio and all that shit was like locked down basically. And fucking I just took my girlfriend home, and literally it's like midnight. I'm trying to go home, like 16 or 17 or something like that. And I fucking almost fall asleep. I not doze off. I don't lose consciousness, but like I nodded off. Literally, I go around the turn, and I feel the ass end of that car spinning, do a 360. That woke me up so fucking fast. Go in the ditch, hit a tree, and do another 360. And I didn't even total the car, man. Can't wait. I don't know what you can't wait for, but I can't wait either. Probably got this video. But, yeah, that was scary as shit. First car wreck ever. Worst car wreck, too. Your video is now up, Gato. Man, I wish I was home now. Usually, you upload it, like, around 7 or 8 or something. But, yeah, hydroplaning, unintentional, no fun. You gotta make some intentional hydroplane videos, Wing King. That would be pretty funny. Oh, also, I was gonna ask you, I will try to do both. Yeah, I want to play PUBG tonight, hence the early upload. Ah, nice. Yeah, I've been playing Fortnite. I know you're not a PlayStation 4 person, but Fortnite is fucking so competitive but so simple. It's like Battlefield meets like fucking Fallout 4. It's like 100 people lobby, you're in a town, there's tons of places on the map, but you can build forts, and people are literally like building them so quick in the middle of combat, just like throwing up walls and stairs and all this shit and building a huge fortress. And it's just so crazy. It's a whole nother level of combat. Order my foodie. That sounds like fun, hell yeah.
We're having a great day here at Chick-fil-A. My name is Bethany. How may I serve you today?
Hey, how's it going? Can I get a 4-piece chicken strip meal with a lemonade, please?
Is that all?
And then also another 4-piece chicken strip entree, not the meal.
Any sauces or condiments?
Some barbecue and some buffalo.
Is that all?
That'll be it.
So a 4-count strip meal with a lemonade and an additional 4-count strips for both of these. Can I have your name?
Anthony?
All right, Anthony. And if you could follow behind the SUV that's sitting in lane 1, it's going to be our pleasure to serve you at the window.
Alright. I'm hungry now. I will go eat some ham and toast. Ham I am. Oh my goodness. Come on, little line, move and do your thing. Trying to get fucking food. Yeah. I'm making dinner now. Yeah, dude. I fucking woke up at like 9 this morning. I haven't had lunch or anything, so I'm starving. Especially after all the stress, confusion. TPS making the car fucking buck out. Nuck if you buck. That's what my car was saying earlier. Nuck if you buck. guy was there for that stress moment. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. It was ironic too, having two people that know cars, like, and like y'all were like throwing out like two completely different symptoms. Like you said, the condensation or water in the gas tank, and that like freaked me out because I was like, I just washed my car. I was like, no, it's TPS. It's got to be TPS. It's TPS, like with K series, man. Like even like your Type R, like I wouldn't be surprised if, like, you know, if the pitfalls are the same for yours. I'm like, you have like, I mean, I have a second gear grind occasionally, probably due to clutch delay valve, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if your like sensors like 100,000 miles from now start acting the same fucking way. I mean, it's yours is a K series, just like mine. It's just like a little bit different. You know what I mean? I swear, man, my timing chain sounds loud. Nah, I guess it's just because it's idling high. It's idling at 1500 right now, so it is what it is. This car's gonna fucking run so much better once we get K-Pro and get it tuned. Like, that's really what needs to happen. Another code I've been getting a lot, even though I know for a fact my O2 sensor's not broken or burned out or anything, I just replaced it, is fucking O2 sensor, bank 1, sensor 1, the main one, no activity at all. So I'm not too sure what's causing that, because it's one thing for it to say, you know, bank 1, sensor 1, you know, heat activity bad or some shit like that, but like no activity at all is kind of bizarro, you know? So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I just want to take my car into my tech and just be like, dude, just make this thing better. Just do it. I swear, these tie rods get worse and worse by the day. Now, what the fuck is up with that? That feels complete. Nice grind, nice control, gotta keep calm is the best thing in any situation like that. Yeah, I tried to, but seeing as, you know, I've never dealt with, I knew what it sounded like to me, but like in the middle of a four-way fucking intersection, busy road in town, cars just keeps dying. It's like, it's a little frantic. It's not like you're melting down where you're like, oh my god, I'm just not gonna do anything, I need to call a tow truck or something like that. It's literally like fucking like, okay, I hope I can limp this car to a parking lot and not get in an accident or get pulled over by the cops for fucking, you know, well, I guess you wouldn't get pulled over by cops, but I don't like cops. Not a big fan. Man, this fucker smells gassy. Running so rich. I hope this thing's not going to freak out again. I kind of have a notion it's going to give us a fucking hard time before the end of this journey. My tire rod sounds horrible.
Anthony?
Yeah.
Lemonade 1276.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you. There's that lemonade for you, man.
Thanks, man. What's up, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. How yourself, dude?
Hanging in there.
Alright, well, 2 4-count chips for you, the medium fry, and the sauce for you, man.
Booyah.
Yeah. Got your change right here, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, man. You have a great night.
You too.
Thank you, man.
Alrighty. This thing smells like a fucking go-kart. What do we got here? It was fun time for me. Jane had a bit of a scare though. Dude, I bet. Once that car starts breaking traction, I start to get big-eyed. It's like, what the fuck? Are we dead? Man, this throttle is starting to act funky, I can tell. Just keep you cool, girl. Ooh. The MAF sensor, when that code came on, yeah, this thing's acting funky. And that fucking tie rod is just getting so clunky, man. I'm gonna fucking... Man, I don't know what the deal is. It's idle. It's so fucking high. Like, currently at 2,000 RPMs, we'll come to a dead stop. Here it comes. This is a new form of entertainment. Let's take a fucking haphazard car out with a fucked up TPS sensor and see how far we can go before the bucking starts. Good God. Hey, at least we're getting all that shit out of the way before I start adding more stuff, like, you know, the new valve cover with the AN10 lines and all that shit. Job well done on the hill climb. Look for the fun, Gatto. That's a really long comment. It's to Gatto anyway. Man, something about this fucking car. It's acting funky. Funky. It's a busy ass intersection, man. Come on. Any day now. Trying to go home, watch some Gatto, eat my chicken, play some Fortnite. Forget that today happened. It's looking like my turn. I swear, tie rods are going super loose. What the hell is everyone doing? Whee! Definitely need some new fucking tie rod, ball joints, suspension, who knows what else, man. Who knows what else. Man, I miss playing music in my fucking streams and videos. But like, copyright infringement, so fucking annoying. I'm not even trying to make money off of them. Well, Prelude didn't do too well with weather at all anyway. Yeah, a lot of Hondas, man. A lot of these seals and taillight gaskets and shit like that. The rain and the condensation and snow and leaving them outside and stuff, like, they just don't do well. Especially like the quarter panels and the fenders and stuff. They just like rust out so quick. Don't get me wrong, H22 is a great motor. Plenty of potential to make lots of power and, you know, superior handling, chassis and all that shit. The throttle feels good now. It's not really like, the MAF sensor was saying the signal was too low. So if the signal is too low, that's what's causing it to buck out, you know? So when you're stepping full throttle, it doesn't seem to have one bit of issue. Then like the return and letting off and doing it low is like making it freak out. I mean, we're just cruising right now. It seems to be doing its job. It is a little hesitant when you let off, though. I gotta admit that. I missed Edge's comment. But yeah, I think, depending on what I'm doing tomorrow, if I wake up early enough, I think I'll probably pull it in the garage and try to get this new TPS sensor popped in. The upgraded one, the Acuity Hall effect. It is different than your OEM TPS sensor. It's a Hall effect. It doesn't even need a fucking gasket because it has a integrated O-ring seal. That sounds cool. It was $100, I mean. And I saw this guy that was running the same manifold and like race header and all that stuff, and you know, Honda and shit like that. And he says that when you have a skunk 2 throttle body and a skunk 2 intake manifold, the stock TPS sensor is definitely, you know, it'll have issues like the bucking, the calibration isn't right and shit like that, and it's finicky and it changes day to day and shit like that. So hopefully this upgraded one will do something a little bit more. I can't see what the hell it says. I wish there was a preference, man. Could you imagine if like it could read the comments out loud? That would be super helpful for people that don't have a reader, navigator, partner in crime with them. Because every time I come to a stoplight, I can, if y'all comment, like, you know, I can read it, focus in on it. But the safe driver in me, I'm not trying to do none of that text drive and die shit. That's a high idle. And you come to a dead stop and it goes down 500 RPMs. Fuck this TPS. Lemonade is good. Yeah, I can hear that tire rod knocking around, acting funky as fuck. It's like clicky, man. I swear that fucker's about to go. It's either about to break or it's just loose. I cannot. Somebody knows a lot about tie rod ends and tie rods. Let me know, because the car is when you're cutting the wheel, obviously I'm steering right now, guys. I mean, if like there's not that much play in my steering wheel, like it's pretty tight fucking steering. That's the one thing I love about the DC5 chassis and the tie rod ends and stuff, is the steering is really, like, steering response is like great in this car. That's what kind of makes me think it's ball joints. But at the same time, like, I mean, that knocking noise, I mean, it's when you're cutting the wheel, you know what I mean? Literally, you're rotating a good amount. What the fuck that was? I hope that was just a bump, man. It sounded like weird tire noise. But, yeah, it's when you're cutting the wheel, like, you know, all the way, like all the way left and go all the way right, and you'll hear this knocking sound, clanking, popping. Whatever the fuck that noise in the back of my car is, whether it's the wing or the trunk or something, or the bumper meeting with the taillight or vibrating or like a harmonic or something, it's fucking annoying. I really hate it. Not a fan. It's not very much fun to have all these weird, like, mysterious noises. You have no idea what they are, if it's just, you know, no big deal noise, or something rubbing, or something about to fucking fall off. I mean, literally the first week I had that Type R wing on there, fucking, I would look at my rear view mirror and, like, see it, like, shuddering, vibrating. Because it's literally just 4 bolts, you know what I mean? It's not really, like, that much to it. You would see it vibrating and shaking and stuff in the wind. Literally, I was like, man, I'm just waiting for this thing to fall off. It's a good time for everybody to leave. I see nobody's in here anymore, and I'm almost home, so yeah, I don't blame you guys. It's just really honestly a test run just to see if my car was gonna do any more crazy shit. So I'll give y'all one pull. There's that fucking cut. That fuel cut, man, it just, the light's not even on right now. Crazy, because like every time I would hit fuel cut, the light, the P1106 shit would come back. I mean, literally, it just cuts every time at 78. It feels like it doesn't want to go. won't go anymore. But yeah, fucking, I'm gonna eat my food. Trying to find my multimeter, voltmeter, whatever you want to call it, for tomorrow, so I can calibrate that TPS once I get it in. Because it's really not that hard of a process. I was, like I said earlier in the thing, like, I'm gonna take it over to my tech, give him $100 and bust it out. It's not even worth it. That's something we can do ourselves, honestly. I mean, we can do anything if we put our mind to it, but it's a matter of ease. Like, if he's done it, let's say he's put in 1,000 TPS sensors in his life, and I've put in, what's that, none? And, you know, I'd rather it be done right than me, like, let's say, fuck something up or mess up a wire or something. Who knows what. But yeah, more I looked at it in the instructions and the installation guide, it's really pop off 2 screws, swap out the TPS for the new one, and, take off the gasket that was there before, and then hook up the calibration jumper harness, get a multimeter, and measure the voltage for closed and open, and it's really not that much else to it, you know what I mean? So hopefully we'll get that done tomorrow, and yeah, I'm gonna go eat my food and try not to freak out anymore. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace. Maybe. Kinda, sorta. There we go.